Hello, hello. Let's just quickly test audio. Yeah, that's fine. Right. How's it going? Sorry, I got a little bit of a croak. Right, yeah, audio's fine. Let's turn it down a bit for me though. Right, we're gonna continue with some Domekeeper modding. Having a look at the walkthrough that we've got on GitHub. Hey Zimni, how's it going? Not too bad, thank you. How you doing? So where we got up to last time, we kind of like hooked into the game world, and it was just a case of like figuring out. I think we just got a console message when when Jorba goes to sleep and wakes up. So it's just a case of like hooking into the code. We're going to continue through with the rest of the setup here. Tired, lots of documentation writing. Oh no. That's not what you want when you first go straight back. Hey Ranveer, how's it going? Yeah, so we've had a little play around. And yeah, we'll just continue with the walkthrough. And then maybe after that, we'll have a little go at doing a few other like default ones. So maybe looking at how we would add an extra unlockable in some of the skill trees or something like that. Just so that when it comes to the actual mod jam, we've got a few options of what we can do and what we can implement. Which I think the date is still being decided on. Let me just have a quick check on. Yeah, there's votes. The most votes are for the 7th to the 14th of Feb. And all to the end of this week. Oh, no, God, no. Well, it's in like the deadline's the end of this week. That's a good idea, actually. Yeah, worth checking out what other people have done with their mods. Yeah. But what we'll do, we'll just do our normal run through. We're going to do our dailies, and then we'll get started following this. And then maybe later on this evening, I think I'll probably break at the end of this Domekeeper modding stuff, get some food, and then I might start on the Dredge challenge run and do a little bit of gameplay later on. Deadline is longer, but we need to send it to the client and wait. Oh, do you do the tactic which I know that my old engineering firm used to do, which is you put in small, easily fixable bits for the client to give feedback on, so that then they feel like they're still doing their job. If you give them like perfect documentation, then that sometimes they come back and it's like, oh, there's no comments. It feels like they'll just nitpick something instead. So we used to give them like freebies in the documentation. Stuff that we knew was like something that you could get corrected. It's nothing too bad, and we would have fixed it anyway, but it's so that they had some feedback to give. Right, so we're going to start with hashtag. This is Wordle in 4 ways. We've got 4 5-letter words, 2 horizontal and 2 vertical. And all the letters for each of the words are here on the board. You've got 12 swaps, so you can swap the location of 2 letters. And we're trying to get all of the letters to be green in the correct spots. Yellow tells you that they are in the correct word, but not in the correct space. So we've got lots of vowels this time. 3 E's, 2 A's and an O, so that's not going to help us out. This word is probably going to be the easiest to get. And the fact that we've got S's in all of the words does make me think that maybe one of these crosswords is going to be an S. So where the P is here or where the R is probably going to be an S. Let me just turn my music down slightly my end. So, this S is probably in the centre of the word or at the end. So what could this be? This could be... races? Maybe? Put the C in the O swap. Something ending in soap? That wouldn't really work, would it? This P's got to be in the vertical, I reckon. And this isn't an ER. Oh, fair enough. Well, that's good then. Normally when you've got a good... if the client is quite thorough with stuff, then hopefully that means fewer revisions later down the line. Which is always the nightmare. It's like, oh, we really like what you've done, but actually we want to change everything now. Do we just guess at something? This has got to be an R and an S at the end here, right? Yeah, I think so. So where's the D gonna go? Could go at the end of the word here. Let's try swapping these two. Yeah, okay, that's good. So we know the S has to go here. So O is going to go where one of these S's is, which is probably going to be here, opposite. So this is probably laser, which will put an S here. Can it be anything else? We have a good explanation of why we want to do something that way, not the other way. We just go, okay, that makes sense. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, let's swap these two. So, we know that this has the S and the E. The R is probably in this vertical word. This is probably speed, I reckon. So we can swap the S and the E. And the P and the R probably swap. And then, yeah, this E and the A have to go in this. So that's areas. And crops. Nice. Perfect game. I think 5 moves left is perfect. Yeah. Right, we take these words into Betweenle. So we're looking for another 5-letter word, but we're looking for it alphabetically this time. So if we start with areas, because it's right at the end of the alphabet here, it should go up. So the word we're looking for is like near the front of the alphabet. This gives an indication of like how far along between the top word and the bottom word the word that you're looking for is. So 9.2. So between these two, it's like 10 to, well, it's like 10%, 90%. So we're probably like quite close up, maybe in the D's. So we should be able to guess speed and laser fine. They're definitely going to go down. And we use all 4 of these words just to make it a little bit more challenging. Oh, laser. Because you get 14 guesses otherwise. And then crops is going to be very close, I think. 5.6. Okay. So starting with B. Or at the start of C. Could be like cause. Or... Can we look for something like... Maybe cadet. Because that will confirm if it starts with a C or a B. Pretty sure it's going to be a B, but... Oh. Okay, I'm glad we guessed that then. So we know it starts with a C. And it's near the front of the C's. There's probably a CA. And cause is probably too far down now, actually. So let's try carry. Okay, midway between cadet and carry. Okay. So cameo, let's try. Okay, just after that. It's probably going to be... Is there something here? Camps. I don't think it allows plurals like regular Wordle, so we might not be able to do anything with that. Oh, I always forget to shuffle these playlists. There we go. Bit more variety now. I'm going to skip to the next one. There we go. What are we looking for here then? Camps would narrow it down a bit, but it can't be the right answer. Candy. Candy's got to be it, right? Yeah, nice. Okay, and then we take that word into Wordle as our first guess. So we have an A. Okay. What can we do with an A there? Let's go. Can we use... trying to use lots of common letters. So... I keep on thinking of 6 letters, like sample, sa... There's no Y either. Okay. Brain's not working yet. There's no C. Can't do hatch. Let's just do hater. Okay. That's going to be tricky. Let's try gamer. Because we're playing on hard mode, we can't do filler words. Play... no. It could be another R somewhere. Waiter, we'd need an extra... water could be. No, there's no T. I've got the so many 6-letter words going through my head. I'm like, oh yeah, that one. Oh no, that's not how you spell that. No, that's not how you spell favor. Baker. Try faker. Okay, that's good. At least we've got one of the letters. That could be wafer then. Yeah, nice. I always get nervous when you get like a common structure. Like this kind of line of letters. I suppose we eliminated a lot quite early on, so that was a good starting word for this word. Nice. Okay, on to travel. Oh, this is going to be a rough one. Equatorial Guinea to Lesotho. The way travel works is you're trying to find the shortest, the fewest border crossings to get in between. So it's not necessarily the shortest distance. You want the countries that like in this case, we've probably got the Democratic Republic of the Congo, quite big here in the middle of Africa, that we'll try and go through. Lesotho, we're gonna need, I always forget, is Lesotho the one that's completely contained, like surrounded by South Africa? Or is it the one that's on the edge? Which is Eswatini, isn't it? I think Lesotho is the one encircled. So South Africa has to be our last country. And before that, like, can we go up the west coast? Which is that Angola and Namibia? My African knowledge is so bad. Right, Equatorial Guinea. Let's see where Cameroon is. I feel like Cameroon should be here, I think. I think there'll be something in between that we did need. Oh, okay. No, that's good. Oh, hopefully. That'll be good. Okay, and then... Is it the Congo next? Or is it Central African Republic? I think I'm going to go Central African Republic. And then... Do I need both Congos or just Democratic? I think I need both. No, I didn't need it. Okay. Right, okay. Normally, when I do a route through the center of Africa, I don't have this then. Okay, and then... I probably actually want Mozambique off this side, right? Which leaves this one that I always forget, which is Tanzania. That'll do, okay. And then Mozambique. And then South Africa, okay. There are a few different ways in this one, it looks like. Yeah, and then this is Eswatini, isn't it? Yeah. Okay, Angola and Namibia would have been better. And what was this one? Zambia. I always get Zambia wrong. Gabon, Republic. Oh, does that touch Angola? Oh. Oh, there's a little sliver of Angola. So the way that this works though, I'm pretty sure that you'd have to still use the Congo. Because there's similar thing up it by... Oh, I can't scroll up it. Can I go up there? No. I think the way they do with Travle though is if it's separated, you still have to put the one in between. Yeah, if you look at the outline, when I hover over this, there's like a slight black outline around it, and when I hover over this bit, it doesn't. But yeah, otherwise that'd be useful information to know. Yes, that's it. That's next to, like, Poland. It's the other side of the Baltics. And I'm pretty sure when you go from... Because, like, there was one yesterday where it was Russia and Lithuania. Like, Lithuania was the end target country, and Russia didn't count as bordering it. Okay. So there were definitely better routes than what we did. We've only got like one extra here though, according to this setup. So what would that be? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Actually, Tanzania doesn't matter. Both Zambia and Tanzania have the same connection to Mozambique, so that's okay. But surely this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. It's always going to be 6. That's a good point. I don't think I've ever had that because Alaska doesn't really connect onto anything, so you never really use it. But I bet in their software it wouldn't count. I think they would say you'd have to pick Canada in between if you want to go that direction. Let's see the trivia then. Come on, flags. Why are they not loading? There you go. Okay. So, this is Central African Republic. I always remember because you've got the solid line right through the centre. These, I think, are the 2 Congos. I think this is Mozambique. This is South Africa. This is Cameroon. So that's Democratic Congo. Okay, maybe this is Tanzania then. I'm sure the other Congo's also got this like diagonal line going through it. Nice. Yeah, 1 extra guess. Right, on to connections. Shining finance, table sit, stand stay, to it, the stool come from, legal heel booth sales. There's a lot of like dog commands here. Sit, stay, heel. Cool, see you in a bit. Sit, stay, heel, stand, maybe. Come is kind of like a sheepdog. They've come by and what's the opposite? Can't remember. A booth. Booth, stand, table, and stool. That's got to be one group. So let's shuffle them together somewhere. Come on. That'll do. Okay. I think stay, come, heel, and sit. So legal, finance, IT, and sales are all part of companies. So what's that leave then? That left shining sea, from, and to. What's the connection of that? To and from. Can't see what the connection is there, but I'm going to guess it because I think that's got to be the purple. Last words in America the Beautiful. Okay. I was never going to get that, so I'm glad I got the other 3 categories first. What's going to be the next hardest? Maybe the parts of a company, like departments. What's the right color order? Purple, blue, green, then yellow. So I think the dog one's going to be the easiest one. So table, stand, and stool. So this is hopefully green. No, okay. Almost perfect. For the hard mode that Hank Green does. Try and figure out what the purple is first and work backwards on the difficulty. Right, word salad. I found these recently really tricky, so hopefully things you can sign. Sign a waiver. Sign a, I want to say signature, but I don't think you can get that around. Sign a form. Sign a document. No. Sign a contract? Yeah, contract that. So yeah, sorry, this is a word search kind of game where you can go in any direction, you can cross over yourself, you can come back on yourself, and we're looking for, what was 5, we're looking for 3 more answers in this grid. And these answers are alphabetically listed, and the number is how many letters in the word that we're looking for. So we've got 2 4s and an 8 left in this. So sign a note, no, sign a card. So there's one more 4 and then there's the 8. So the 4 has to start with C because it's alphabetically between card and contract. Sign a city, sign a cast, right? And what is this? Well, we know we have to cross here. So this is TION. So starting this end. Petition, right. Nice. Cool. Some days that's like 15, 20 minutes worth. So I'll take 2 minutes any day. Let's do real bird, fake bird. And I always have to refresh, otherwise it doesn't let the first guess go through. Are these real altitudes? The stratosphere, yes. The bathysphere? I don't think so. The isosphere is... What? I'm sure it was. The zetosphere? That sounds fake. The mesosphere? Meso is quite a common start, and we've had 3 fakes already. I'm going to say real. The cumulossphere. This is preying on the idea of cumulonimbus clouds, isn't it? Is that real or fake, though? I'm going to say fake. And the troposphere is real. 6 out of 7 this time. I normally get like about 4, so I'll take that. Which is much better than just random guessing as well. Off the hook. Right. What have we got for off the hook? The Strands is another word search. We're looking for 6 words, one of which is the spangram. And the spangram touches 2 opposing sides of the grid. So it could be a word that went like this, or it could be a word that goes like this. It doesn't have to start or end at the end of the grid, but it just has to touch. So you can have something like this. And it can be, the spangram can be a phrase. So I think it can even be 2 or 3 words, but all the other 5 words will be a single word. So, and the spangram gives you a little bit more of a clue as to, it's like another theme word, basically, or theme phrase. Off the hook. I see family. That could be part of the spangram, if there's another word. Not seeing it right now. So what you can do in Strands is guess, if you find random 4 or more letter words, then you can build up these hints that will show you all the letters in an answer. Off the hook. Genie. Fully. Now this can't be an answer because it isolates the I there. But we'll get a clue here. want to say beige, but that doesn't work. Big eye. What's big eye? What is big eye? Could these be characters from Peter Pan? Big eye. Off the hook. Big eye. I don't know enough of the characters. Who would we have? We'd probably have Tinkerbell if that's the case, which I can't see here. So I don't think we're looking for Peter Pan, are we? What are we looking for then? Big eye. It's going to be a gap in my knowledge here. So let's get some more clues, more hints. See tool, see wall. Bluefin. Okay, we're talking about types of fish. And it might be tuna family. Right, how well do I know my tuna fish? Yellowfin? There's two more up here. I see Jack. Jack. What's this going to be? I've already done pick, haven't I? We've got sack. We've got rock. No, can't get rock. Rose. What? Is Jack Skip? Skipjack, maybe? Okay. What's this going to be, though? Barrocal. La... Core... Blah. I don't think I know this type of tuna. Labacore. No, I'm gonna look this up. Otherwise, I'm just tuna varieties, I guess. Albacore. Never would have got that. Albacore. Cool. Welcome back. We're storming through these a bit quicker than some days. On to the mini. So, just a mini crossword. The translation of this word is sinister in Latin. That's left, isn't it? Brief role for a big star. Is a cameo. Muppet with a pet worm named Slimy. No idea. Specifics slangly. Specifics slangly. Deets, maybe? Playground retort, am not. I'm going to come back to that. High-tech beam is a laser. Host with a microphone. Host with a microphone. I'm going to come back to that. extraordinary achievements. Feats. Where most of the is the torso. Musical finale. Come back to that. Does Oscar have a pet worm? So okay. Oh, MC. Is that how you... I thought MC was just the letters MC. Maybe it's... Okay. Not too bad. And the coda. Nice. Alright. So, let's have a look at this then. I'm going to close these. Don't need those at the moment. So, what's going to be the best way to do this? Is maybe just have... Maybe if I have this on my second screen and we just do a capture of it. Can we do add window capture? Reset screen. And we want this one. Does that work? No. Oh, it does work. Wait, let's do that. And maybe we'll put this like bottom right. That might hide some bits, but that'll at least show what I'm looking at on this. We might need to zoom this in a bit, just so it's visible. Okay. So what we've done so far is we've just got something that when Drillbit... Oh yeah, we've got the test on here. So if we add Drillbit and we drop him down here. Oh yeah, we found a bug last time, didn't we? Yeah, he keeps drilling. Okay, so he should go to sleep here, which will mean if we look back in our Godot. Here we go. We have our bit of code, which is in this line here. So when he goes to sleep, we're extending this existing functionality of Drillbit. Oh, he's just woken up. Wait, what? Oh, I wonder. So because the animation's still going. Yeah, look. So he wakes up and then goes back to sleep. So that'll be when we get the this whole row of stuff, because it's testing whether or not he can keep going. So this is our code that we've hijacked this function. We still call the function with super, which is basically saying call what the regular function does, but then it also runs our own code after. If we wanted to do stuff before the regular coders function, like it's called, we just add it in before super, I believe. Right. So next step. This part we'll learn how to add HUD elements and how to interact with the data system of Domekeeper. When planning to add a new HUD element, it's recommended to check out how the original HUD elements work. As always, when creating new mod content, it's best to look at the content that is already in the game. You can find some of the HUD elements in the HUD folder here somewhere. Not in the gadgets. HUD. This tutorial won't go into much detail on how Godot's UI system works or how the new HUD scene is created. If you're interested in a deep dive into nodes of the control class, make sure you check out the official documentation. Let's assume you created a new HUD element scene, added a script extending HUD element, and set up working values for the HUD element properties. So we would put it in our mods unpacked folder, content. So we would add a new folder here. Oh no, not expand, create a new folder. We'd call this HUD. And in here, we'd create a new script, new scene, which we're going to call Gilbert sleeping indicator. .tsn, and this will be a UI scene, I think. Let's have a quick look in this. Okay, so they've got a grid here. Assigning different layouts to different values to layout weight allows you to affect the positioning of elements. When all elements share the same weight, they'll form a triangle in the screen's corner, provided they are small enough. Okay. So how's this layout weight system work? However, it goes on to say, however, an element with a higher weight in one dimension, e.g. 10(1), incurs a higher cost to move further in that direction. It is to minimize this cost, placing the element close to the corner. For example, an element with layout weight of 10(1) is likely to place near the left screen, stacked upwards. So why is this button though? Because if these have got layout weight 0, well, we can try mess around with some of these. Let's have a quick look in here as well at the layout here. So in here we have the HUD. And can we see in this type animation? Yeah, it's a control node. Okay. I think we do a user interface one of this. And maybe we copy some of this stuff. Let's assume you create a new HUD element scene. Added a script extending HUD elements. Right. Size property is the dimensions of the HUD element relative to a 6-pixel grid. Expressed in vector 2, each component signifies the number of grid units. So let's have a look at one of these HUD options. For example, this health scene. So this is what type? A type of HUD element. Okay. So can we change type to HUD element. So we want to attach a script to this, which we already have. Okay. Do we? Is it this one? No, that's the normal HUD element. Okay. So I think what we need to do is, in our mod file here, we want to create a new script here, which is drillbit sleeping indicator. Let's do that. Is that what we called the other one? Let's just check. Yeah. So this now needs to do the same as this. Let's see if we can follow this along. That would be better than just copying it. So extends HUD element. What's the cache? Oh, that's just the inventory. Okay. Oh, that's interesting. So that's how they're dynamically changing the size of the display. So, for example, when you get over 100 units of something, it looks like this element size gets increased, and then it changes the alignment. Request rebuild, emit, okay. So that's above and below 100. Wait, cobalt's called sand. Okay, that's interesting. Iron, water, and sand, not cobalt. Okay, so what we want to do is the SuperInit, I imagine, we'd want to copy. But then we'd need the other bits to add in. Let's have a look at like the wave meter, because that's got loads more. So seconds per pixel. Where's this size and layout weight stuff? So apparently this has a size of 9.2 and a weight of 0.1. So that's got to be somewhere on here, right? There's the... no. Oh, it's all dealt with. This path to dome stuff and all that is all dealt with in here. Okay. Mask encompasses 3 key properties: size, layout priority, and layout weight. I don't see that set anywhere here though. Let's look for layout weight. Yeah. So where's that set then? Ah, here. So is that just because it's this type? Yeah, here we go. Okay. So we have it on our one already. So do we have to enable it as well though? I'm sure we do. So let's say this is a 8x4. And we want it to be high up. Yeah, we don't really want to push it any direction, do we? If we just leave it 0, 0, it should hopefully just float. Okay. Oh, lower priority. Let's place first. So this can be quite high priority, high value priority. I did say that, right? Lower priority. Place before higher ones. Okay, so let's do like 10. So what do they do with these boxes? 1 cent. Okay. So what do we want to do with this? We kind of want these we need these icons, which are going to be in here in the HUD. So awake, sleeping, and sleeping, right? So we get this and download that. And this one. Oh, not this one. The awake here. Yeah. My auto mode's just stopped one of the those bot messages. All set up properly now. Okay, so I've got those 3 that I want to put into our HUD file here. So if I just open up this, let's get these out of the download. These 3 are going in here. Is that going to work? Yep. Now, okay. So they're static icons, but the sleep hovers up and down. That would be good to test out. So we need to add. Let's assume you created a new HUD element scene, added the script, and set up working values for the HUD element properties. So in our mod file, which is here. No, that's not our main mod file. That's this one. So in our ready function, mod loader info done, add to group, mod init. And then we want stage manager dot connect level ready. So we're connecting the signal to ourselves here, and we're running this, and it's going to complain that doesn't exist, I think. And then we also need to make that function, right? Yeah. So then we say function add drill HUD. And now it's going to stop complaining when I put pass in here, right? This should go away now. No? Why not? Level ready, self add drill HUD. Argument 2 should be callable. This is callable though, isn't it? Okay, let's just do this. So we say var HUD equals level dot HUD dot add HUD element. And the HUD we want to add, let's just copy this. We need to change a few bits of it, but we need to have this as being LombGG instead of wrapper. Drill sleep indications HUD content sleep indicator. Okay. Why is this still complaining though? What we save it? Function 2 should be callable, which is this argument 2. Okay, the HUD scene, which is the one that's up here, right? This one already has a method to add new HUD elements called add HUD element, which will probably be on this script. Well, actually, let's view it. This HUD script, yeah. And then there'll be a function in here somewhere. Add HUD element, but that'll be down here somewhere. Here we go. And we can get access to the HUD using level.hud. So where we just had that in our own scripts, which is this one. Where is it? Mod main at the bottom. Okay. Could probably close quite a lot of these scripts we don't need. Just for the moment. Okay, we'll keep these open. So we connect to the HUD script using level.hud. We call the add element function and we pass it our scene, which is this one. Yep. And we just need to wait until the HUD is ready. To do this, we connect our script to the level ready signal, which is what we're doing up here, right? So on the stage manager, we connect to the level ready signal. This is emitted when the level is ready. With this code, our new add drawbit HUD method, which is this one, will be called each time a new level is ready. When we start the game and start a new game, we can see the HUD element. Okay, the problem is that our HUD element doesn't actually have all the stuff in because we haven't copied it yet. And I was hoping that we could just build it, but maybe... So it's probably complaining that this isn't, there's no executable here. Maybe, I'm hoping. Okay, so maybe we do need to copy this stuff. No, not the gadgets one. The HUD. Oh, didn't mean to double click. This script. Now this is going to complain a lot as well, isn't it? Because, so what's this script doing? When it does the ready function, we're listening into the data. I assume for this event. And if the property is changed, then we show and hide our sleeping and awake functionality. Okay. So we kind of need to build out this scene more though. Which, do they actually explain it in this at all, or do we just copy it? I'm sure it had something. So we did all this, adding HUD elements. Oh, feel free to copy that file. Okay. Let's just do that for the moment, because then we'll come back to that and edit it and figure out what's happening with it in a bit. So can we just copy this and it will work? Like if we copy this as a raw file, can we edit this as code? It's just going to open up the scene, isn't it? Yeah. So if we just copy and paste this and save that, is that going to work? And reload it. Fix some of these dependencies. Wait, what's it looking for? The sleeping indicator GD. No, not that one. This one. Okay, these resources we need to broken. Okay. So now it's using my files. Did that work? Open anyway? Is that the weights and stuff that's in here? Okay, so it's loaded the textures in there. It's loaded an animation player for the sleeping indicator. Why has it not got the element size? It looks like the size should be 6.3 in here. It's got the weight. That's definitely that one. I think this should be 6.3. I'm going to put it as that. Oh. Didn't mean to click save on that. I meant to click save on here. Right, and then if we go back to this script, what's happening here? That should just work, right? So that looks like that's okay. Our mod main is still complaining. Argument 2 should be callable. Why is this not callable? What have we got different? Let's have a look at the mod main on here. Mod loader. The init. That all looks set up, right? And then our ready function. Mod init. Self. Listen to drawbots. Oh, this is the final. If new value equals 1, add drillbit HUD. Okay. So what are we missing here? Modmain.gd. Can we look up that error? Invalid argument for connect. Extends node, yeah. So because we got rid of the mod loader thing, that could be it. Do we still have it? Let's just check. Add-ons. Yeah, we still got the mod loader. Okay. So let's save this. Let's close and reopen it. Which is in here, isn't it? No, in this file. Restream, multiplayer. Let's just have a quick look. Oh, I've got a filter on that, that's why. Thought the camera looked a bit red. Right, so is it still complaining? It is still complaining. Oh, didn't mean that. Have we got it enabled? Or was it the mod tool? Let's just double check. Starting the game, translating server fix, first mod. Enable mods, creating a new mod, file structure, that's fine. No, that can't be it, because we are running the mod. So there's something wrong with this line. When we call connect, it just doesn't like this self, does it? So level ready is fine. Why is self not accepted here? How does connect work? Let's have a look at that. So why is it not add Gilbert Hard? Why does it need this self thing? I feel like this could be old. When was this last changed? 2023. This might be old code for Godot. I think it looks like this connect. It just has a callable. We don't need the self part of it now. Maybe, not entirely sure. But if we save that, and let's load into the title, and see what we get. So mods, yes, we've got this enabled. So we do new game. We start with Drawbit, and we start the run. Ooh. Invalid get index HUD. What was it saying? Failed loading source. Make sure resources have been imported by opening project in the editor at least once. Have I got a mistake in this? Drawbit sleeping indicator. Yes, because I called this Drillette. There we go. Gonna make sure it's all absolutely correct. So let's restart that. Did that save? I hope that saved. It's always worth checking typos first. Okay, let's a bit more promising. Gilbert sleep indicator. Then extensions, content, HUD, Gilbert sleeping indicator, That looks correct now. Invalid get index HUD on base. What does that mean? Let's have a quick look at the example code. Because I feel like there was a difference. Add HUD element. HUD. That looks correct. Drillbit sleeping indicator.tscn. I don't think it matters having an underscore there, does it? Let's look up this. Wait, we had this on our HUD scripts, didn't we? Add HUD element. Invalid get index on base node level.gd. I feel like something's changed here as well. What's changed? So where is our level? So where is stage manager triggered So this remote is what's playing here, I think. So stage manager level ready, I think, has triggered. But is there no HUD on the level yet? Is that? Move HUD out. What's that? I think this exists on the level. If we look on the script, the function's there. And HUD somewhere separate, maybe? Doesn't look like it. Let's see what happens if we just go level.add HUD element. Okay, we got further. We did call this. Oh, HUD in. Where's HUD? Get tree. There's no HUD in this though. That's the thing. So why is this getting called? I think this is getting called too early. Maybe if, let's not have drawbit enabled to start with. So let's do none. No, still got it. Just have a quick look on this modding channel on the wiki. I think that's for uploading, that's fine. Right, okay. This is... Okay, so they've added a worms indicator. That's cool. Uploaded part of the game's source note. No, it can be folded in the modding folder. Okay. Okay. It might be worth looking at one of these newer mods then. Just grants a supplement with attributes. Is there anything in here about this odd load of stuff? Doesn't look like it. So I think what I need to do is maybe have a look at some other Dome Keeper mods. That's quite cool. Let's just turn off that research screen for a moment. You don't need that. Right, and we can reset the screen size on that. HUD colors, no. Best practices. Yeah, I feel like this line is not right for what I need it for. Maybe this level ready triggers too early. It feels like it's before the HUD shows, right? So if we disable this for the moment and rerun it, it shouldn't break now because we're not actually calling it. Yeah, because the HUD comes in after. So can we see when that level ready occurs? So we go to the stage manager. Which I'm going to assume is not in content. It's in game, maybe? Or GUI. Stages. Manager, stage manager. Right, so we need to look for emit signal, right? Stage started, is that what we're looking for? We're currently looking for level ready. Oh, I mean that. Let's do finding files, emit signal, level ready. When is this triggered and who by? So I feel like the HUD is not in the level yet, right? I'm definitely missing something here. Let's do a little break. What have we got on this? Is this... That's a bit right back. Okay. I'm just gonna get some water, turn on some lights, and I'll be back in a sec. Just realised I didn't switch the screen. There we go. Right, okay. Turn this off. Right. So, we have... I'm sure this is getting called too early, right? Or something else we're doing wrong. I mean, what we should do is let's just look for another mod. This doesn't do HUD stuff though, does it? Well, actually, someone recently did this mod announcement, right? This one. Which does tie into the... Can we see? Just wondering if we can see the source code for some of these other mods. Go to Overdrive. There's quite a lot of these. You just copy the link. Here we go. Right, mod main. Do we have any calls here to connecting to the level already here? Anything to do with the HUD? No. Be interesting to see what these mods actually do in the game as well. Trying to see if you can get to the GitHub. Not sure. Wonder if I just like installed it, if I can have a look at it. There's got to be something here. Okay, yeah, that's what we should do. We should look at where these HUD elements get drawn in. So what are they going to be called? They are going to be called... Content HUD, right? Content HUD. And what are we trying to do? We're trying to add HUD element. So let's see where this is called. That's all we need to do, right? What adds the wave meter? Not doing too well on this. Oh, it's always the way though. You're gonna start off slow. And we'll gain some understanding of how the game runs anyway. Then we should hopefully get quicker at figuring out where things are. HUD element, HUD for player ID. What is for player ID? That shit just worked. So what was the error we were getting? Oh wow. You can see where all the upgrades are. So when we've got this active, we don't have it active. So we've got it connected here. Now, is it working here? Add filter. Oh. Does that line get executed? Yes, okay. So the problem here... Hey, welcome back. I haven't made much progress. A lot of the wiki is based on version 3, I think. And I can't get this coming up. So I think what's happened is we're connecting to this level ready signal, which is slightly different from this because we don't, it took me a while to realise we don't need self in this line anymore. And then it just doesn't seem to be... Well, I don't know. I don't really know what I'm looking for here. I think this is just another error. That's not a case of what we're looking for here. See, invalid get index name in base dictionary. When it errors, it throws me into... Where is it? Wait, let's restart it. Yeah, when I start the run, it's where the HUD should load. And it's this add HUD element. Player ID is self, that's fine. Put E in HUD elements. If E.name. So where's HUD elements from though? Don't add duplicate elements. Oh, wait, do I need a name? This could be it. Right, if we put a break there. It's a lot of like staring at code and trying to figure out what's happening. If we put a break here and see when we're appending elements what they're being called, I think that's something that's changed. And we're not giving it a name, so it can't check. So there's nothing in HUD elements at the moment. We're trying to add this element, which let's what's step into one of these, isn't it? F11. Yeah, F11. Okay, so there's nothing in HUD elements, so we're just appending this first element. And now we have this encoded object. And let's see how it gets called. If not keepers, that's fine. So we're looking for the next time. This could take a while. We're looking for the next call for append HUD element. Not keeper, no. Oh, there could be so much code that occurs before the next one. Are we cycling? I feel like we're cycling. No, okay. Level initialize is true. Unmute sounds. Oh, you can search, yeah. I just don't know the order, and I don't know what's being called. So, so there will be calls for this. Yeah, my problem with that is I know that there's going to be calls for this function, but that's going to be nested in other modules of HUD elements. So like when you unlock other, I mean, I could do it that way. I feel like there's got to be one close to where we are here though, so I'm hoping I'll find one in a second and that'll be quicker, but no, it might be quicker to search like you're saying. Like, So this is sorting all the... Yeah. Yeah, let's have a quick look. So finding files, which is add HUD element, I think. So wave meter. But that should still be the same, that's fine. What if we just do... That's probably not going to work, is it? Preload wave meter instantiate. Let's see what the wave meter looks like. Are there numbers next to the wave meter? Oh, it's not loaded, has it? I feel like it should take that. What if we do it the same way that this is done? That's not going to work, is it? If instead of doing it like this, we do a preload of this, of the path. Unterminated string. Have we got another? Oh no. So we got rid of that. Primitive file does not exist. Res mod. GG, Travle sleep indicator. Is there a typo somewhere again? Extensions, content, HUD. Like if I just pop that here. Could be. was the typo? I really want to know. There was a typo. Because look, this is adding in that res anyway. So I don't think that matters. I think this whole time there's been a typo here. Mods unpacked. Trill but sleep indicator. Is there a typo? Actually, yeah, right. Ah. Oh, wait, what? No, that's the same. But does that stop it though? Yeah, it is identical. Yeah, okay. Apparently that does, yeah. But is that what... So we go back to what this says I should be doing. We do this instead. Does that still work or does that break? Let's see. Also, you're not doing super function name. No, so I think we're just calling this. We don't need to call the super on this one. So because we're using this method. Maybe. Because this is called by all of the functions that want to add a HUD. Not this, sorry, this add HUD element. That's when you're extending, right? So we're not extending in this file. But for example, if we look at our drillbot extension, then we're calling the super. Yeah. So I think the way that the HUD works is because we're not extending it, we're just calling the function. We're connecting into this level ready signal that is called by the stage manager, and when that happens, we're telling the level to add another HUD. We're not extending, we're just calling the function again. Don't need to pass on that. But it did look like the other method might work though. So where was it that we... Actually, let's just undo. Get back to the instantiate. And then we want to add back in the res this. So let's see if this works, because this is how the other mod, how the other GUI is being called. I don't know if it's going to make a difference. No, okay, same thing. Oh, it's a breakpoint. Wait. Almost. Let's see if it works. Oh, okay. That is a bit more promising. We've got a box there, which is the box that we want. It's not completely broken. Let's see without the breakpoint. Okay. So that's. Oh, wait. But then, if we add in Jorbit, does that make a difference? Wait, we've not tied in yet, have we? Maybe? I don't know. I'm so lost at where we are. We're adding the HUD. And the HUD at the moment does what? It's just a box, right? Let's say... Let's make this a massive box now. And just double check that's what's actually being added. Yeah, okay. Right. So it looks like calling this like this instead is working, maybe. So why has it got the element in that one though? We should have our awake shown on this, right? Where's this? This is the tricky bit. Because even if I look at the example here, this is 3.0. So this, maybe we need to add this in at this point. Yeah, so how do I look at the code of this? Is what I was going to ask. Because there's no link to any GitHub that I can see. Has he posted it in here? Oh. Right, I need to do it through Steam. Oh, no. Let's just do it this way. It's easier. Oh no, that's definitely the right Steam. Domekeeper. Workshop. So we subscribe to this. And it's downloading it, right? Oh, it's downloading some other updates. Okay. So do I have to play the game for it to download? Let's quit this. Let's launch and just check that it shows up. Because I did see there's a note, someone saying that it's not showing up, but I think it will. So modding. Yeah, worms indicator on. And then let's do one with the worms. And then what triggers it? Isn't it to tell me how charged this is? Why is it not showing up? I wonder if it's not relying on oh, here you go. Have to unlock it. Right. Oh, okay. Right, so then if we quit the game, and what do we need to look at? My Steam files, I think, right? Local. Just figuring out where this goes now. I don't know what the correct I don't know what the file structure is in here. Actually, no, I can find it in here, can't I? If I go to browse local files. Right, okay. No. No, that's just those. It should be in. Do I have to? Yeah, it's because I'm on Linux now. I don't know where that is. Oh wait, no, but that'll be here. Workshop, right? Thank you. And then we don't know. Oh, it should be that one. Which one of these? Team speed timer. Gadget selector. 4 counter. So this one? Yeah, okay. Right, here we go. So if we extract this to here, then hopefully nice. Okay, thank you. So hopefully now we can see in here is it this? No, it's in the mod main, isn't it? Okay. I'm sure we were looking at mod main. In the ready function, state manager connect, right? Ready. Okay, so this doesn't even tie into that at all. Because it's tied into an unlock, isn't it? Hmm. Yeah, the way that worked was we had to go into, yeah, to buy it, to trigger it. Which does make sense. So I guess in the content, in the gadgets extractor, I mean, it's probably just worth having a look through this in a sec. I'm just going to do a quick break. Yeah, just a couple of minutes. Right, I can sec. Right, okay, let's get that gone, and then we can have a look, start having a look through this. Right. So maybe what we can do is we can run this and figure out when it's shown. So is the extractor station, is that what the worms are called as the gadget? Shall we look up here? Extractor. Yeah, okay. So that's the worm's gadget. So yeah, surely this has to call add HUD element somewhere. So if we find in files, add HUD element, and we're looking for it in this. No, okay. So that's not how you add a HUD element. In overwrite. Oh, I reckon what maybe Kamikaze's just piggybacked onto another HUD element. Oh wait, mine's gonna break it. I need to disable this line and then rebuild. So if we add extractor and then we unlock this, so that's not a new element being added. That, I think, is being... Is that adapting onto this one? Install script extension, add to group mod loader, info done. God, there's loads of these. All the different icons. Worms indicate. What's this? Is it going to be called something extract or something instead? Yeah, it's this, isn't it? Worms indicator. Oh, station extension, not extractor. I mean, the icon's got to be there somewhere, right? Oh, yeah, thank you. So it's just in the mod, then. So you got an empty and a ready. And a producing. And then you've got a script, I guess, that will alert between them. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because this exists in the game, right? Which is what I was trying to find with this overwrites. I thought this worms indicator will be the one. So when the worm, this thing down here. So when the worms are ready. But it's not actually the same thing, is it? It's a different... That icon and this is different. So I wonder where else. Does it exist somewhere else in the game? Or if they've drawn it? It's none of those. And it's kind of that. Oh, it's this icon here. When you got it and you're dragging around. So it's when you're moving, but it looks like it's meant to be here. Could be an icon used in custom procedure. Yeah, that's definitely the same icon as what I'm currently dragging around in the game. And then this is just different color shading of it. Assign. Loadout, assignment choice. Let's see what comes up with worm. No, that's the enemy. Okay, so these are all the sprites for when they're extracting. Yeah, yeah. Is it this thing? Can we look at this closer? How do I... Can I zoom? Yeah, it's this icon here. I think. And this is the transformation into that like extractor thing that gets popped onto the iron. I don't think it's this one. Although yeah, it does look similar as well, doesn't it? No, it's definitely different. I've just realised what's happening here. So they've done the same thing to me. They've not realised they've had to unlock it. Not here. Where are we looking? Can I add a comment here? Do I have to do it through here? Oh, it's not showing up in the mods list. Okay. I should say it works fine for me. At the indicator is mapped via the upgrades. What's it called? Upgrades tree? Not activated. Activated by default. So, is it? I think we're right in saying that this is not a new element being added. It's not a new HUD element. It's adapting an existing one. No, it is a new element. Okay. Maybe this? Like, what happens if we add something else into the overlay? So what else can we have on the HUD? Don't know what that's doing. What will show on the HUD? Maybe the resource packer? Yeah, that comes in fine. And the probe? Not blast binding. I want the soup blaster. Yeah, we just unlock all. It's all there. So what I want to see, actually, if we restart the run and now unlock all. Right, where does this get added in? Does it still get slotted in here? And if so, does that mean... yeah, it's quite a lot on there. Oh, wait. Yeah, this one. Okay, so it always gets slotted in there. Does that... Is that because of how it's been implemented, or does that just happen to be where it fits in with the weights? Like, if we adjusted this to be lower priority, right? I think this is... No, I think that's higher priority, isn't it? What does it say? Hard element. When all elements share the same weight, they form a triangle. An element with a higher weight occurs a higher cost. Yeah. They're given weighting. Or at least this was... So higher weight is higher cost. So if I give it a 10-10... See, what I don't understand is why does this... Why do these two always hit the bottom? If their layout weight 0 and 1. Wouldn't this override? Or maybe that's typing. Maybe they're meant to be 10 and 1, or 0 and 10 or something like that. Yeah. I can imagine. Well, I imagine there's rules just to say, because you wouldn't want your largest HUD element popped on top. So like the soup blaster here is a bit unusual space. But yeah, what if we put this as, let's say 0, 0 and a layout priority of 10. Save that and rebuild it and see what happens. Right, firstly, let's do the extractor and let's do like soup blaster. And maybe probe. Okay. Oh, didn't mean to tab out of it. Meant to close that. And then if we exit out of this and come back into it and have this. Now it should be a lower priority, so it shouldn't. Oh, okay, no, it is. Okay, so it is. It's not just overriding. It's not attaching itself onto an existing HUD element. It's just not calling the function. So this example here, this is completely wrong. This add HUD element is not being used at all. Is it? If we do find in files. We were trying to use it, but none of this worms indicator uses it at all. So it's doing it something different. So, so what is it doing instead is the question. Is that the upgrade? Is it the icon that they've added in? Okay, this icon that's added in. Is one of them. Is this, isn't it? So that's that overrides thing. What's the YAML? Okay, so this is how you add an upgrade. Ah, and is this where the HUD is? Right, okay. So we're doing it like this instead. I don't know what these are. Let's close some of these. I've got so much stuff open now. So translation, script extension, mod loader. So maybe if we add something like this to ours, can we do an upgrade? This is in the mod main, right? So if we did this instead, and instead we'd update it to this, and we make an upgrades file. Let's see if that works. So where's YAML in the root directory? So we have here YAML file folder, and we create a new. Do we call it a script? I don't think we want to call it a script. Can we just add a file? Upgrades.yaml. And then if we make this look like this one, we're gonna have to see how that works. So this is gonna need drillbit, which is called drillbot, right? Text file. Yeah, thank you. Now I think this is the gadget file, right? This is called extractor. We want it to be called drillbot. We want this to be our HUD file, which is this scene here. Can I put that in? No. Can I copy path? Yes, I can. Yeah, I saw that info. That was quite useful. I thought that was quite cool to know. And it's because their was it their daughter was interested in, or their son was interested in dinosaurs? And they're like, oh, we can add that in. Right, so we want this to be called drill but sleep. Drill sleeping indicator. Please don't tell me I did the wrong one. Okay, no, that's fine. Right. So we can close that. We can close this. I think we need this overwrite. So do we need this? Because at the moment that's not going to work, is it? Tempted to try it and see what happens. Oh, we definitely don't. Well, we're not calling that anyway, so that's fine. But how is this loaded then? Let's see, what are we doing different? So, path to mod. We might want to add that in as well. Oh, we're giving it this extension directory. Nice. The gym's good. Getting into the New Year's resolution side of things. Thank you. Yeah, if not, I'll probably still be. Well, I might actually finish this stream and then do a Dredge gameplay one later on. So we'll see what's happening. But have a good gym session. Catch you later, and thanks for the help so far. Add group mod in it. So we don't want to do this. Oh, nice. See ya. What do we do here then? I mean, maybe we just copy and update these. Let's do that. So this is, instead of init, we're not using this at all. And instead of our init, we're doing this, but we want to update. And then these two we don't want to use. Let's get rid of those. And then we'll get rid of all of this, I think. Mod name, path. Oh, these are slightly different. Mod name, mod directory, a string. Let's use these. And we'll just replace these. Get rid of those. Those are all fine. We get rid of this. This is different. What were you calling it? Path to mod. And then this is now mod name. Right, shall we see what that does? I don't think we're quite there yet, but it'll be worth seeing where it breaks. Mod loader. Folder structure is very different. Content HUD overwrites translations YAML. And this old folder structure was extensions. What if this was just in its... Don't quite know enough about what I'm doing here. It was working better before. Let's bring some of that back. So that should be right. And then just mod name is this. Right, let's see what happens with that. Okay. So if we now unlock Drawbot, and go into the upgrades. Those are all the normal ones, aren't they? There's nothing extra there. But then we don't have an icon for it, so maybe that's going to be something that breaks it. So let's try and have one of these. So if we do a folder here of overwrites, overwrites. And then inside this we have a content folder. And then inside that we have icons. And let's just for the moment do... So what does this look like? It's just a random... Okay. So what we could use is we can just use like this, right? Let's copy this into here. Can't paste a root node into the same scene. Oh. Duplicate to mods here, overwrites content, icons. Copy. Right, and then we want a new script, which is going to be called overwrites. Hey Tyler, how's it going? And then we're going to copy this. I'm good, thank you. Yeah. And then let's just call this sleep indicator. Thanks for the follow. We're trying out some, well, we're trying to figure out and learn how to mod Domekeeper. There's a mod jam coming up at some point in February, and I've played a fair amount of it. I've got, what, a couple of 100 hours in it. I figured it'll be a good challenge to figure out. It's it's Godot is the game engine, and there's bits of coding, but because you're using the existing game, it's kind of like tweaking it rather than coming up with anything too new yourself. But yeah, it's quite tricky at the moment because a lot of the wiki is still based on an old version of Godot. So it's going to be quite slow progress, but once we've got a few things working, then it'll speed up. I hope. We'll see. So mods unpacked. We want to change this to us. Content, icons. Yeah, it's similar to Unreal. It's a game engine like Unreal. It can do 3D and 2D stuff. What do we call this? Gilbert sleep indicator. Sleep indicator. But yeah, Unreal's kind of like the gold standard for 3D realistic looking games. And then Unity's kind of a little bit more in between. And Godot, a lot of people are starting to use on the indie side of things because it's all open source and free to use. Whereas like Unreal and Unity will have there's subscription tiers and stuff like that. So if you release a game, there's certain fees that they'll take. Use Blender for 3D modeling stuff. So yeah, this would be like, you could still use Blender to make your assets and then import them into the game engine to be put into the game. So it'd be that kind of extra step. Overwrite. Sleep indicator is what we're calling this. And this is overwrites content icons. And we're going to call this sleep indicator as well. I'm trying to learn how to use Godot to make games myself. And I've done a few little game jam games and stuff like that, but nothing really properly completed yet. So this is all building up to just building up the skill set. So is this going to be all I need? I figure there's going to be more than this, I think. So we've got the translations we don't need, that's fine. Icons overwrite HUD. So this HUD file is probably something that sets the sprites, right? So those are just the icons changing. This is the overwrite, okay. So yeah, it's going to be quite slow progress because I've not looked through this set of code before, but we're looking at the code that other developers have written, and we don't know how the structure is, so it's going to be quite slow and a lot of reading through code to figure out what's actually happening. So this is doing the extractor station. Which is this file that I need to match. I think we can close this. We can close these. That one, not that one. We've got loads of files open that we don't need. Okay. That worms indicator HUD. That's this file here, which will be the same as our extension file here. Yeah, so I'm basically trying to follow through the example in the modding wiki. So, for the getting started on the first mod, the whole idea is to add in this overlay that shows you when your dinosaur pal, who's called Travle, when he's awake or asleep. So in the game here, if I let these have a bit more space, we'll see that they start digging. And actually, I've just realised I've got all the upgrades for them, so they're just going to turn around. They're not going to go to sleep. Wait, let me restart this run. And then if we add Travle. So normally what happens is he'll mine blocks for you. And then when he gets to the edge of the map, he'll curl up and fall asleep. And the default mod, like the intro mod that they try and walk you through on this wiki, is to put a little icon on your screen. So that will come up here. That shows you when he's asleep or when he's awake. So it gives you an idea of like, oh, has he hit a wall? But yeah, the main issue is all of this was written like 2 years ago. It was written, well, just over a year ago. And a lot of the script has changed since then. So it gives an idea of where to look, but a lot of the things are still, they're not quite the same anymore. So I'm trying to look at another person's mod code. So someone's just released this one, which is a little indicator for when the there's another upgrade called worm extractor or something like that, worm station. It's called extractor on their list, but it's this thing here. And if we do the upgrades, so it's this upgrade here, which I've broken. Oh. So that's meant to put a little icon to show you when oh, it's going to be broken because it's not meant to exist at the same time. Wait, let's do, if we restart the run, and if we add the extractor instead, now it should work, I think. No, I've broken something. But normally what happens is, in the main game, you get these things that will extract extra resources for you. So where we've got this iron clump here, it'll start extracting it and pumps them out, instead of me having to mine it. And you get a little bit extra from these. So the new mod that's just come out just is a little indicator to say when the next worm is ready to deploy. So if you see at the moment, there's like a little animation going on here. So you've basically got a timer counting down to when you get another one of those to deploy. And it was working on the main game. It's just in this modded version that I'm working in, I've broken something, so. But that's what we're trying to emulate and trying to figure out what I've done wrong. So is it because we're overwriting? Yeah, maybe this is not what we want to do then. What if we put this in here instead? Get rid of this overwrites file. And then instead of here where we've got overwrites, we... I know, icon overwrite, take a path. There's no sleep indicator on the icons, is it? Where content, then icons. Oh, there's so many in here. Okay, nothing called sleep indicator. But maybe that's not how that works. Yeah, it's a lot of unknown unknowns at the moment for me. My directory's here. It's got that. I wonder if the manifest is significantly difficult. Yes, okay. Name worms indicators from there. Draw that sleep indicator from here. Okay, so what have we got different? See you soon. Thanks for dropping in. It's an indicator to the game UI. Show status. It says no dependencies. Yeah. Description. We don't have a description. Let's just copy this and then we'll see what I'm missing. Right, so we've got our name and our namespace. Version number we've got. Website URL we've got. Dependencies we've got. Description we've got. Extra Godot authors. Yeah. Compatible game version 4.2, yes. Compatible mod loader version 4.1.0. That might be necessary. Config schema, don't need. Description rich. Tags with BV4, that's fine. Optional dependencies, load before, incompatibilities. Okay. And that needs a comma there. Okay, we can close those manifests. So what else are we missing? We're missing this file, aren't we? Which is... extending the gadget. So that's this file. What we want to do is this stuff, I think. So in our Drillbot extension code, add this new data and set its value to false. Okay. Let's see, do we do this something similar here? Data apply. Yes, okay. So we're now ready. We're calling super. Hey, how's it going? Don't know how to pronounce your name. One Bakchom. Bakchom. Sorry if I was butchering it. How's it going? Oh, right, Teddy. I was going to say, it's not come up as a new user, so I was trying to figure out who. How's it going? We're trying out some. Okay. I'll stick with Tom if that's all right then. Yeah, trying out some modding for Domekeeper, but it's rough going at the moment for me. I've got no idea where I'm meant to be looking and all that kind of stuff, so we'll see. So where's Super going? Can we search help for Super? No. Search the docs. Ah, okay. Oh no, that's cool. So einfach. Or something similar. Probably very mispronounced. Okay, I'll take that. What are we looking for? We're looking for super. So overriding functions is still call it. Okay, so that's fine. I can just call super in here. And then we want to add our data apply this, I think. So yeah, there's a mod jam coming up for Domekeeper in like next month sometime. And because it's all built in Godot, I thought it would be a good exercise to learn how to do this. And that'll help with my own Godot development. So trying to figure out how to mod. We'll figure out what's going to work. So data.apply, okay. Now, is that the same as what's happened here? Apply start. Yes, okay. So this goes to true, and then back to false. And we'll get rid of the print. Okay, and then by holding control and left clicking on highlighted function names, you jump to the corresponding function. Try it with listen. Okay, so this next step is to listen to changes in this property. So if we go to our HUD file, which is this one, we've already got that in there, okay. You got a new mouse, the Endgame XM2W4K. Whereas, I've got no idea if this is even branded. I've got a GX Trust. Just like a random little gaming mouse. How are you finding it? Is that like higher precision mouse or something like that? So above listen function in data.gd, you'll find boilerplate code and how to implement the function. Use this template to build the code. Okay, so if we go in here and we do this and we control and click it, this is the listen function. Oh, this is how to implement it. Okay. Which we have here. Match Gilbert sleeping. If it's true, we show sleeping. Otherwise, we do this. Series is called XM2 W for wireless, okay, and 4K for 4K polling rate. What kind of games do you play? Is that for better accuracy in like an FPS or something like that, or Valorant and CS2? Right, yeah. So is having the high polling rate, is that that gives you better like control on your aim, I'd guess. You don't think you can feel the polling rate? Just big number, right? Right, is there anything else I need to add then? Should we see what's happening on this? Oh, fair enough, yeah. This doesn't exist anymore because I moved it. So it's now in extensions instead of content, instead of overwrite. Okay. Probably shouldn't be called overwrite, but let's see if that works then. Right. So sleep indicator. And we try it with Jawber, or do we? No, let's do none. Let's just do a normal relic hunt. And then if we add in Jawber, what happens? It doesn't seem to be doing anything. But if he goes to sleep now, No. Okay. It seems to be loading stuff. I wonder if there's any changes here to the upgrades. No. So what else are we missing? Probably going to be one of these. % data. Add extractor. So what actually enables the UI in the other mod? It's got to be this. Background stripe, play ready. Update rectangle position. Because this is the HUD element, okay. Which we have a similar thing for this one. Let's close anything else we're not using. So these two. Style self. Data of, or what? I don't even know what any of this is. What's this? Background sprite to play. So if we open up the worms indicator scene, this one, it's opening this and playing an animation. But there's no animation. So what are we doing wrong here then? This should tie into sleep. Yeah. Like if we put that in, yeah, it's just called sleeping, so it is that thing. So why? Can we see this play? Oh, that's got the separate, okay. So it should show and hide this, that's fine. Worm height is 12. Minus visible height. I'm not sure what's happening here. Do we need this? Don't know what that line's doing. And we're calling this with a value. Worms indicator percent, which is in the data. Okay. Oh, okay. I think I know what's happening here. I think this is the thing that draws this show. This is what's charging up the icon on the worms indicator hub or HUD. So as the resource becomes available, it changes from like it basically changes opacity, but there's like a line that goes up across it. So I think that's what that's doing. So we don't need that. So we don't need this. We don't need this. We don't need any of this. And this we are doing, right? Maybe it's just this thing that's making the difference. But why is that not giving us something here? What if we turn off this mod? No, it's not going to work. These are just images. This changes these data. Serialize. %, new %. Okay. Add extractor. Use hit percentage. So that's not doing anything we need to worry about. Is it something in the HUD? I don't think we need the translations. So is something in here? Doesn't look like it. And then the overwrites. Let's put this back into an overwrites folder, because I think that one maybe needs to be. And we need content. What is it? Overwrites content icons worm. Overrides content icons sleep. Yeah. And then this is overwrites content icons sleep indicator. Yeah. Is it something with the indicator HUD? It's got to be, right? $1920 by, what was it, 1080? Yeah. Let's make those the same. Okay, then they've got an OTD inside and we've got a texture rectangle. Wonder if that's bit width. I figure that there must be a property here that's different. I'm running out of time though. I think I might wrap up in a minute. I'm so confused as what's not working here. That has a region height. Does that matter? Doesn't look like it. Because this should show. Why isn't it being drawn? Okay, well, we've made some progress here. I think I'm going to wrap up here. And I might be on in a bit. I might just go and get some food and then start on some dredge. I don't know, I kind of want to get this. Yeah, probably not going to be tonight. Maybe tomorrow night. I'll start the dredge challenge run. But yeah, thanks everyone who's been hanging out. I hope it's been, well, it's probably not been that interesting because it's just looking at code and trying to figure out what's happening. But hopefully soon we'll get a bit more progress and we'll figure out what we need to do here. Just feels like it's close. Maybe this. Yeah, okay. There's this more delving into the code. I think my brain's closed off to that at the moment. So yeah, I'm going to wrap up there. It kind of got bits and pieces working. It's not quite the progress I wanted, but it's always going to be slow, this part of the exploration phase. Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow evening for either a bit more of this or some gameplay. We'll do some dredge. We're doing a challenge run that I want to start and check out the DLC. Yeah, thanks everyone for hanging out and we'll see you next time. Cheers.